didn't even go in that part though.
Your birch box started on fire.
I did it!
Good morning, Modern Steaders.
Good morning.
We're up here at the off-grid property again. A lot of times when we've been doing our adventure videos up here, we've been getting in the comments quite a bit. You need a survival pack, you need an emergency pack, you need to have this with you, you need to have that with you. So I had bought a 72-hour survival / emergency pack off of Amazon. It's a 4.5-star review pack. I thought we'd go through it today, see if it does what it says it's supposed to do. So basically you're supposed to be able to grab this bag. This is a 2-person bag, so me and Gina could grab this bag and we could live off of this for 72 hours if we needed to. They say it's for survival or an emergency. Say a hurricane came and you didn't have power or water or food, you'd be able to survive with this for 72 hours. So I'm kind of curious if it's a gimmick or if it'll do what they say it'll do. I see this stuff online all the time, whether it's Amazon or Instagram or Facebook, and I've never bought any of the stuff before, so I'm curious to see how well it works and if I would have just been better off buying everything separately and making my own pack. But
For 4.5 stars is pretty good.
it had 4.5 stars, but you never know. So let's get into the pack and see what we have.
The backpack looks pretty nice.
It is. It seems like a good pack. Oh, I never even... That's kind of neat. I don't know if that came off, but it doesn't. It's just another flap with another pouch in here. You could put like your cell phone here or a compass. Oh yeah. Let's dig in and see what we got.
Got padded straps, some pad in the back here.
Yeah, it was a comfortable bag to be wearing. I didn't have it on for a while. It almost looks like this is a whistle right here in this clip.
Oh my god.
I just noticed it because it was orange.
I was wondering why that was orange, because I'm like, why is it different?
That's kind of neat.
That is neat.
So if you had a bear coming after you or something, or if you're lost, you could blow your whistle while you're out in the woods. It's kind of cool.
You just feel like blowing your whistle.
Yeah, you just want to toot your horn. My big goal today, I want to see if we can, what is in here, if we can use this to start a fire and to cook a meal. I also want to see what else is in here to see if you can survive for 72 hours. But my big takeaway for today is I want to know, can we take this pack, if we're out here, say we got stuck out here for some reason while we were doing something, if we had this pack with us, is there everything in here we need so we could be safe for the night and eat? That's my whole premises with this bag. So we'll go to the top pouch. We have a knife. It's a Mora knife, which that's really good. Mora knives are a very good quality knife. We have quite a few of these at the Homestead, and we use these all the time.
Use them a lot in our chicken harvesting.
Yep. It's made in Sweden. It's a carbon steel blade, so you'd have to keep it oiled or it's going to rust on you. They do make stainless steel ones, but this is not. You got handy bath wipes.
Handy bath wipes.
So
that gives it a good rating right there.
Right, you don't got to use moss or leaves in the woods.
Or even if you just need to clean up something.
Right.
You can always use some wipes.
2 more whistles.
2 whistles.
So each person has a whistle.
See if these work. Try out this whistle. That works.
I almost feel like the other one was better. The one that's on the bag. Seemed a little louder.
Well, I didn't want to whistle too loud.
You didn't want to wake the bears up?
That's pretty loud.
Yeah. So we have 4 6-inch snap lights or glow sticks. I remember these as a kid on Halloween.
Or just for fun all the time.
So they're supposed to last for 12 hours and they're green.
I don't think the kids get as excited about these anymore.
No,
I used to always want them. But now they're available.
And they got so much better technology.
Yeah.
We have a first aid kit, 34-piece first aid kit. This is it's a first aid kit, but if you were out and you really needed a good first aid kit, there's not much here. 2 extra strength non-aspirins, 2 ibuprofens, 2 aspirins, 1 antibiotic ointment pack. So there's not
a little bit of gauze.
A little bit of gauze. There's not much here.
You can only fit so much in a backpack.
You can. But I'm just thinking if we were out and you needed something for 72 hours. And then...
What is this?
Blankets.
It's an emergency blanket. It says it retains up to 90% of body heat, compact and light, tear-resistant material, reusable. Unlimited uses for warmth, shelter, ground cover, insulation, shade, emergency signal, hypothermia prevention.
So it looks like that they're orange, but also looks like it's
got like that.
The reflective, like foil, so it's not. Try to open it up. Yeah. So it's a reflective one, so it's going to keep the heat in on you. So it's not just like a plastic orange tarp.
Right. I like that you could use it as a cover. Like for me, if I'm going to be stuck in the woods, I'll probably want something down on the ground.
Right.
Or, so you probably can cover it in wrap.
I like how it's orange, so
right.
It's noticeable, and you have the reflective side, so if you got a signal, you could use the other side if you had like a plane or something going by.
What else we got?
Let's see. We have a ferro rod with some paracord on it, and then this end right here has a little measuring tape on it.
What do you need a measuring tape for?
I don't know. It's in centimeters. And then, I don't know, I'm going to say you probably got like 25 feet-ish of paracord right here.
A little bit to help put up your shelter.
Right. And then right here we have instant fire starter. I've used this stuff in the past before. It works really well. It's non-toxic. I think, yeah, as seen on the TV show Shark Tank. But it's non-toxic. You're supposed to be able to cook on it if you need to. I don't think this is enough to cook on, but you could use this for starting your fires and to get it going in the rain. So that's awesome that you'll definitely be able to start a fire no matter what the weather conditions are.
Well, you probably only need a little though.
To start a fire, yeah. I think it says lights up to 4 fires, so you can start 8 fires right there. Alright, so that's all them. I got a pouch down here. Got a lantern. Wow.
I have those at the house. I bought them.
I wonder if there's a switch somewhere. No, you need 3 AA batteries.
Where's the batteries?
I don't know, they're not in it, so we might have to.
I did get some of these for the house, like a 4-pack or something, in case the lights go out or something. But
they work good.
There's batteries.
Yeah.
Were in those, but yeah, they light really good.
Yeah, the ones we have at the house came with batteries.
Yep. But it's just like that.
Just like this, when you open them up, the light shines, you close it, they're off, and they're really bright. And then in here is your boxed water, which is kind of neat. 5-year shelf life, so you don't got to worry about the water going bad if you don't use the pack.
I've never seen. Do you see water in boxes before?
Yeah, I've seen
like
it.
coconut. I thought it was gonna be like coconut water.
I've seen it at the grocery store.
You have?
Yep.
I don't really pay much attention, I guess.
All right, so. All right, inside here we have 2 personal survival straws. So you can open these up and you can go right over to the pond or to a running creek, a puddle of water, and you can just drink out of your puddle, whatever, and this filters it. So that's good to have in there.
Get your own little Brita.
Yep.
Berkey filter.
Comes with a little carabiner clip so you can clip them on your side when you're hiking.
Perfect.
Alright, so we got our meals. So we got some, looks like our food stores. We have some sporks. We have a spoon, a fork, and then a little knife.
Well, that's more than a spork because it has a knife.
Right.
What do you call that?
I don't know. So these are going to be bowls or cups.
Hey, I need those for the dogs.
Right, the dogs would love them.
Portable water dishes.
Yep.
Hey,
Collect water,
wait.
cook your
I was gonna say,
food.
yours is bigger than mine.
That's perfect.
Also orange.
Also orange. They collapse for easy storage. We have ReadyWise adventure meals. We got creamy pasta and chicken with vegetables. That sounds pretty good. I think this is the one we're going to try today. And then we have cheesy macaroni and cheese. I like macaroni and cheese. I think every kid likes macaroni and cheese. We got a nice little pot and pan set here with a lid. So that'll work perfectly. We can boil water in that.
Did you get everything else out?
Yeah. Everything else.
No batteries.
No batteries. And then we have a rocket stove here. I want to grab some birch bark. Birch bark is awesome for fire starting. White birch or yellow birch. If you just take the outer layer like I am, you're not harming the tree. This would blow off anyways in a big windstorm. I can hear the grouse. I want to get some nice dead small pine branches. These things start so quickly. Brought some of our own water because I don't want to open up that box water if we don't need to. This should be more than enough wood to get the fire going and cook our meal. I got some birch bark and get it set up. I find you can take it and process it a little bit and get it into little pieces. It takes a spark a lot faster. And I want to break up some small sticks. I have a bunch of small sticks ready to go. Wow, that went fast. Man, that smells so good. I love the smell of birch.
So we're gonna try the creamy pasta and chicken with vegetables from ReadyWise Adventure Meals. And it says 2 cups of water.
So we boil the water and then just dump it in there after.
Tear pouch at the notch and remove the oxygen absorber, so you gotta take that little thing out. Then add 2 cups of boiling water, stir well, and then close zipper and let it stand for 12 to 15 minutes.
So we need 16 ounces of water.
Yes.
And then this pot tells you inside here it's got ounces and then milliliters. So I'm going to fill it up just past 16 ounces. That way if we need to boil, if we boil some off, it's okay. I'm going to set the timer and see how long it takes to get this going. Alright, so we got our timer going. We'll see how long it takes to get this going.
Camping hack to freeze water in gallon jugs and keep cooler contents cold. No mess. It can be used to drink when thawed. That's a great one. It says you should carry duct tape because that has multiple uses, and you also can use it if you had to keep a bandage on. It could help build your shelter. You know, like we said with MacGyver, you can use duct tape for everything, right?
Oh yeah.
So that's great. So there's no duct tape, so we could add duct tape.
Add duct tape.
Probably add a compass.
Compass
I don't know how to use a compass, but if you do know how to use one.
I think some paracord in there would be good because there's really not much rope other than what's on the ferro rod, which isn't that much.
The ferro rod's really nice. The rocket stove. So, wait, how much did you even pay for that?
You don't want to know.
What? Like how
It was
much?
$1.99.
Well, now we got to think about this. Is it $1.99?
But if you bought everything separately, it would cost more than that.
So rocket stove. How much is your rocket stove?
The rocket stove. We already have one of these rocket stoves. We use it quite a bit and we like it. That was 20 or 30 bucks. Your backpack is going to be between 50 and 100 bucks depending on what you get for a backpack.
And then these are not extremely cheap.
I think the males are between $7 and $10 depending on what males you get. Your life straws, your water straws, I don't know how much those are, but those are going to be probably 10 bucks a piece, I would think.
So you're going to add up. So basically, you're probably going to add up to that amount anyway.
Yes.
Or more. And this is all in one pack. And you could add a couple things like duct tape or paracord.
Right.
Maybe probably a little better of a first aid kit if you're going to be...
Yeah, I think a better first aid kit would be good. Whether you want to put a saw in there, a hand saw, or an axe, or both. An axe would be kind of heavy, but if you're going
to want a lot of heaviness.
If you're going to make firewood,
I think it's boiling.
I think it's boiling already too. And maybe a glove.
Well, come on.
No, not boiling yet, but it's steaming.
An oven mitt.
An oven mitt would be nice, but if you had a saw, because if you're gonna make firewood, you have the Mora knife, and you could use.
And I'm sure they have like foldable like saws.
They do.
Like little things.
I actually have one coming for the mule.
So you just put that in your pack.
We had to get one. We need it every time we come up here. We got a tree in our way. So, but yeah, I got a nice little folding saw, so we can put that in the pack.
If you're gonna use a lantern, you need batteries.
Yeah, you're gonna need batteries.
But I have those little lanterns in the house just in case we lose lights or whatever, and they seem to put off good light. They probably last for a while.
Yep. I wouldn't mind having a couple of wool blankets in there.
I'd have a wool blanket, a nice pillow, probably a mattress, like a
tarp. A little bit better of a tarp wouldn't be bad. It's already boiling. It's been 4.5 minutes and that water's already boiling. I guess we better get our meal ready.
I didn't rip the
No.
shredding thing. Okay.
Alright, so we want to take this out.
Yes, we do not eat this. Now put it in my pocket. I know dogs aren't supposed to eat it, so probably other animals aren't supposed to either.
I'm impressed with how fast that brought that to a boil. I like how it's got the ounces on here so you know how much you're boiling at a time. So if you're making a meal like this and you need 2 cups of water, you know, you're not guessing. So now I need to stir this up. Oh my, that smells amazing.
It does smell good. Must have garlic and onion in there.
I see some red peppers. Alright, let me close this up and we'll have to set the timer. It says we gotta let it sit for 12 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna seal that up good. Just give it a good. Gina's never used a ferro rod before, so while we wait for this, I'm gonna get Gina starting a fire. I could use my oven mitts for this. I'll move the rocks around for you so you don't gotta work on a hot rock.
You're the best.
Give you a cool rock to lean on. There we go.
Roll up my sleeves for this. Alright. Here goes nothing. I keep knocking my stuff away. Oh, something almost happened. Come on. Good thing we're not waiting for me for lunch.
This thing lunch is already cooking. Want to make sure you work up an appetite.
I certainly am. Oh my gosh.
You want to try some of the fire starter mix they give us, see if that starts any easier with the ferro rod?
You did it with this. Guess we can try the fire starter.
Might as well test it out and see how easy it starts.
Or not.
We'll see how easy this starts with a ferro rod. So it says it lights up to 4 fires. Kind of disappointed it's not in a Ziploc bag, so once you open it, it's open. There's no way to reseal it. I know it's being a little picky, but... Well, the stuff kind of looks like kitty litter. The pressure's on now.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's being picky. I think that's being smart. They should have a seal.
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay, if this doesn't start. Oh, it didn't even go in that part though.
Your birch bark started on fire.
I did it! What did I do differently?
It just caught the right piece of birch bark that was dry enough.
Goodness.
There you
So
go.
Just keep going and do it. You can do it. Try again.
All right, now it's been 14 minutes. Our meal should be ready.
So in my pack, I would put a lighter or something besides my ferro rod because I need more practice.
You mean like that?
Yes. Keep one of those in your pack if you're not good at ferro rods.
I always try to keep a lighter on me, but I didn't want to use it today because it doesn't come in the pack.
Right.
But yes.
But you can do it.
You can do it.
He makes everything look easy, guys.
You can do it, but you're always better off to keep matches or a lighter in your pocket or in your pack when you're out in the woods. But it's always fun to try to see if you can do it with the ferro rods.
Oh, that was, yes. But when you do it after 2 strikes and a
right.
100, it gets like.
And I think a lot of people that are out surviving, like it's a big thing for the ferro rod and this and that. The way I look at it is, you got to have a ferro rod with you, so it's no different than having a lighter with you. A ferro rod can run out, so can a lighter. So it's not like, oh, one's better than the other. It's not like a ferro rod you just find in nature. So you got to have something. So, but the way I like to look at it is if I can have a couple.
Right.
They don't weigh much, so you're better off having a few options. All right. So
if I was super hungry trying to do that, it would have never happened at all.
No. So it looks kind of like mush. Doesn't look very appetizing, but it's warm. It smells good. Smells like chicken Alfredo.
Creamy pasta and chicken with vegetables. Delicious medley of pasta, chicken, and mixed vegetables in a creamy sauce. It smells good.
It's cooked.
Oop. You're making a mess. Is the noodles cooked?
Use the spoon side. Yep, noodles cooked. Chicken's cooked.
Is it hot?
It's warm. I'm kind of surprised I'm about to say this. Could use a little bit of salt. I would almost think food like this would be over-salted. And I will tell you, I've never eaten any of these freeze-dried meals before. So this is a first for me.
It's okay. It's kind of like a rice-a-roni or some kind of meal like that.
I just had a hard vegetable.
I
Must
did.
have been like a pea.
You think it was a pea? I thought it was like the carrot.
Maybe a carrot.
Let's see, I have carrots and peas in here. But you just do it a little longer.
Right. It's good. It beats
Definitely warm, so
Yeah.
you could have let it sit a little longer.
It's a good meal for a survival meal. It beats eating like snakes or bugs or worms.
I don't want to eat any of those worms.
It's definitely the carrot that's a little crunchy. The
The
peas.
carrot.
It's not the peas.
I would think it would be the carrot. How long are these good for?
Expires July of 2035.
2035.
2035, that's 14 years. All in all, I'd say the pack did what I wanted it to do and what I think it should do. There's a couple things it was missing, like I think it should have had batteries if they're going to give you a lantern. But if you had to survive in an emergency situation, say like you were at your house, you have more than enough here to survive because you get food. You're already going to have your shelter. You could just go out on your back porch and cook on the wood stove. Survival-wise, if you're out in the woods, I think it's lacking a few things, but it could get you by, especially if the weather was good. You'd have plenty of food to eat. For us, if we're out here at our off-grid property, and say one of us got hurt, or we were out longer than we thought we were going to be and we needed food, we'd have enough to survive and get us through a couple of hours of the night or something like that before we could get back or before somebody came looking for us. So I think for our needs, this will suffice.
That's more than enough, yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely think we need to upgrade the first aid kit in there.
Yeah.
Leave it in the comments down below. What do you think we should add to the kit? What do you think we should keep on us more at the off-grid property? What would you put in it if it was your kit, and how long would you want it to go for? Is 72 hours enough? Do you think you need more water in there, or kind of thing? It'll be interesting to hear what you have to say, and it'll give us ideas to think about what we should add and different things we should have here at the property for us while we're doing things.
Or maybe if you bought a pack before and you're like, this is so good, or
Yeah,
maybe you got one and you didn't really like it, that's good to know too.
Or a different brand of food. This is ReadyWise.
I think it's
good, but
we've never really had these, so
Right.
we don't have anything to compare it to.
is there another brand of freeze-dried food that's better than the ReadyWise? Is there one that makes a good snack that's freeze-dried? Because that'd be fun to have.
Or even to have something that you didn't have to add water to. There's freeze-dried fruit. You could put that in your stuff that you don't have to if you didn't have water available, or well, the price is high, but like you said, if you broke it all down, I think it's probably that price. So you can't even get a chocolate bar for $1 anymore.
No. Don't worry, honey, I'll do the dishes.
I wish you said that at home.
Can't do them everywhere. Can at least do them out in the wild for you. Right now, this is one of my most favorite spots along the road when you're going up and down. There's just so much water flowing right here. It's beautiful.
I love how there's moss on the rocks and the water trickles down it. That's my favorite little waterfall area.
Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. If you have any recommendations on what we should be putting in our emergency pack, leave it in the comments down below. I can't wait to read through them so I can see what some of your ideas are, so I know what we need to add. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us in our homestead, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres. Bye.